Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Aguilar is there, makes the play, one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Batting fourth,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Almora, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High pop-up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Lester's 2-0 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A high fastball is in there. Hit to short. Zobrist is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And he struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Shaw enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Happ will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher, Manny Pena.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Pena. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order of the Brewers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in, John Lester, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit out towards second. To his right, BR. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Right.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is... So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he sets him down swinging. Jesus Aguilar sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Chopped weakly to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9.
So here now's the pitcher, Brent Suter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr., as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see evidence of the fairly big differential in pitching styles on display here. One starter clocking it at 93, the other at just 88 miles an hour. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that's off his leg on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There's a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Outside and low, 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box now, Eric Thames, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More in a moment on this Friday. In now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Contreras is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what...
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. At the plate, Travis Shaw flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Popped him up. Bryant onto the grass. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Digging in, Manny Pena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Almora will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting. First baseman. Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
So we got him looking there. Jesus Aguilar becomes out number 2 this inning. Orlando Arcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. 6th inning coming up. Standing in, John Lester. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our... Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brent Suter. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Line drive to center field. Almora is there. 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. And look inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up, and here's Chris Bryant now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bouncer up the middle. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner toward right center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. 2 is left. VR On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now, Eric Thames. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Misses, ball 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and set to go now to the shortstop Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike now. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Down the third baseline. Shaw gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, John Lester.
Standing in now, the pitcher, John Lester. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He's looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Happ giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Smoked on the ground, left side. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ryan Braun come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1 the count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. Happ shading to his right. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes ball 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to 1 guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 5.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Bryant's got it on to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Matt Albert will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Albers has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Albers, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the draft of 2001.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
The batter, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to the right. VR right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Leading on to the Brewers here at the bottom of the ninth. Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Almora. He can't get to it. This one's down. At the plate, Eric Thames. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Travis Shaw is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Aguilar in foul ground, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. from the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. Ready now, Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for the Brewers, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now in the box, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain is looking to bring home the winning run from third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.